Hi guys, welcome to the FIFA 23 SBC video. EA have released this Charles de Ketelaere, if I've even pronounced that name right, Future Stars player pick that we're going to have a look at, see whether he's worth it, which one you should go for. They have released a Foundations pack, which I'll open up later, but because I bought Hogwarts Legacy the other day, and I know it officially came out today, but I was able to play the game yesterday when I switched my location to New Zealand, and when I went to go and buy it, then it won't let me buy it because all like the currencies and like New Zealand dollar and stuff like that, so I need to restart my console. But I thought we'll do some of the other videos first. We'll have a look at this, maybe objectives in a separate video as well. I don't know the whole team for Team 2, but I haven't really enjoyed this promo. I think it's been a pretty poor promo, personally. I'm waiting for a road to the final. Anyway, let's have a look at this card. 4 segments is a lot for a Serie A player, SBC. You usually expect that for some more of the Premier League players. That's just my opinion anyway. 83 with a Team of the Week, 84 with a Team of the Week, and then 85 and an 86. And the packs back are what you would expect, not very good. Remember, like FIFA 17 and FIFA 18, the packs back in return for completing SBCs were genuinely like insane. You get like a mega pack, wouldn't you, for completing like an 84 rated squad, and like a 25k pack for completing just an 83. You're lucky nowadays if you get like a Prime Electrum Players pack for completing those types of segments. So yeah, we'll have a look at Serie A. They need to do something in game where you can actually check the players with not having to go into without having to go into concepts, and they need to seriously sort out this lack of licensing. Like, there's a good, I mean, you know, Atalanta, I don't know what's going on with that there. That's just ridiculous. Napoli's problem. I mean, at least they got the name for them, but yeah, they need to sort that out. They got the money to sort it out, without a doubt. But anyway, so Milan for Charles de Ketelaere. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves is good. 6'4", don't know how that'll feel in game. Hopefully his agility and balance isn't too bad. Nah, it is bad, isn't it? 6'4", that's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. I mean, his pace is interesting. You know, really nice sprint speed, acceleration. I really wouldn't want it any lower than that, to be honest. His finishing is fantastic. You know, if you don't take his penalties into consideration, they're brilliant. Passing is too good. The passing is unnecessarily too good. I wouldn't use him as a striker. I don't see it. A 6'4" player on the wing with agility and balance of that level isn't going to work out. You can't use him as a cam. So you're restricted to using him as a striker. And obviously you need half decent passing, but you don't need passing to those levels. I'd much rather him have, you know, take about 5 vision and 5 short passing and long passing just to boost up that agility, that balance, that reactions by, you know, 2 or 3 overall points. That would make such a difference and make the card actually better overall. I mean, it will be an interesting target man striker. Got 92 jumping with 91 heading and 6'4" with 93 strength. He just won't suit everyone's game style. Player traits a little bit underwhelming. I don't know if I'm feeling this card. So the same player traits on this one. Obviously, his height will be the same. His same positions as well, but you can also use him as a left midfielder. So the difference with this one is he's got 5-star skills and 4-star weak foot, which I suppose is probably better for a left wing position. And with this one that you'd use as a striker, you probably would prefer the 5-star weak foot. I just don't know how a 6'4" player works. I mean, yes, they have brought his agility, balance, and reactions better, but they're still not great. 6'4" with 83 balance and 88 agility. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a massive problem. His pace, again, isn't great. I think nowadays you need your wingers, if that's the type of formation that you're running. I want wingers with minimum 90, 94, 95 pace. And I know you could obviously put a cam still on to fix that, but with 6'4", he will feel even slower than 91 pace. I'm struggling with this one. I don't think he's blowing me away. I know, well, Rafael Leao's a much better player, but obviously he costs an absolute fortune. But there's a reason why he's a better player. He just works better in this game. He's just got so much more better stats across the board. Yes, he has got a lot less passing, and even to some degree, his shooting isn't quite there, but his dribbling is just in a much better overall state. His pace is in a much better overall state as well, and he's also got the fantastic traits, and his weak foot and skill moves are also very, very similar. This Charles de Ketelaere cards, nah, not for me. Not for me. I don't rate the card that much, and I think he's too expensive. That's my opinion on him. I'll be interested to see what other people think of him, but I'm surprised that they've charged as much for this card. And yeah, they've given him a nice boost on, like, what? I think he's got like a 76 or 77 rated base card. I just don't think it'll work in this game. If I was to pick any of them, I'd pick the one that's already defaults as a striker. I just somehow can't see a 6'4" player working well with, I think it was 83 balance and 80 agility. Those stats just aren't going to work. If he was 5'7", it's a different scenario. That agility and that balance will feel a lot better because of the fact that he's shorter. But that agility, that balance, which aren't great in the first place, with 6'4", he's going to feel so clunky. He's going to be a nightmare on the ball. With the striker one, you can sort of use him as a bit of a target man striker. And yes, he's got the nice heading, the nice jumping, the really good physicality. But ultimately, and the 5-star weak foot at the same time. But ultimately, again, his balance, his reactions, his agility were a massive letdown. Not to the same degree as the other version, but they still weren't great. If I was picking one, it would be the one that was at a striker, and I would play him as a striker. I wouldn't play him as a centre forward or anything like that. And I think he will work for maybe a few people that like to have target man strikers, but ultimately a lot of people don't like to have that. They like to have someone that can run at the opposition. He's not going to do that. He's going to rely on a lot of help from your wingers and from your cam. To be able to be an effective striker in this game, you're going to need to have him with a really, really good team around you. He can't be the main man in your team, because if he is, he's not going to work as far as I'm concerned. So, personally, I just avoid the SBC. But anyway, guys, that will finish off this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.